Hello, guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. I'm your host Prasoon. I'm legally blind and I'm a blind entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 6 years, and this show is for blind and visually impaired persons to take up entrepreneurship, become successful in life, and stop chasing ordinary jobs. Because entrepreneurship can change your life from head to toe in a positive way. You'll be able to jump over the barrier of blindness and discover the purpose of your life. In this episode, I'll be talking about consulting business for blind entrepreneurs. So, what are the things that you need to do? What are the steps that you should adopt in order to become a consultant? If you think consulting is just for doctors, no. Actually, one of the most popular jobs is being a consultant. A business consultant to be precise, but for that you need to be a business owner, and I'm trying to become a business consultant for blind entrepreneurs. I run multiple businesses as a blind person, and I have some idea of running businesses being blind, how to take up marketing, how to do sales, and how to conduct the operations of the businesses in spite of being blind. I'm not talking about large factories or enterprises. I'm talking about micro, small businesses. So if you want to become a consultant, you can become one in the field that you prosper in. So what is your skill? What is the thing that you are known for? What are you an expert of? Are you an expert in fixing piano keys, or are you an expert in rail? Think about it. What is the task? What is the skill that people are willing to pay you? What is the thing that all your friends and family members comes to you for help? Think about it. You can become a consultant in that field. So try to figure it out, and then you need to build a website. So in 2024, building a website is really easy. You don't need to buy hosting servers and then domain names separately. You just need a domain name, and you can do everything with Squarespace. Squarespace is a website building platform. I just used its demo, but it is really good. I think its monthly plan starts at $9. You'll get a domain name, you'll get a website, and it'll be easy for you to customize. But if you need to customize the colors and all, you'll need a site person's help. Otherwise, your website's name should be something which relates to your field. It could be even something like your name.com. If your name is Michael David, your website could be michaeldavidconsulting.com or anything related to that. Or you can even try to get michaeldavid.com. Try to get a .com domain, so that will be much better when compared to other domains like .org, .biz, and .co.in, something like that. Alright. So once you start a website, you need to mention what are the services that you provide. What are the consulting packages that you have? How many hours of consulting are you offering through your consulting business? And the fees should be clearly mentioned in all of these packages. Anyone who is wishing to consult you need to know how much they are going to spend and what they are going to get. So think about it, write it down on a piece of paper, or use your Notes app, Google Keep, or your Apple Notes app, or even your Windows computer, and type it down. Think about it for a few hours and write it down. Go back to the first line and then rewrite it. So think about every way that you can provide value to your users, those who are trying to get your help, your advice, your opinion. Next up, you must think about offering value-added services, like building a package out of your consulting business. Maybe it can be something like coaching. It could be something like helping them to do the task And it could be hand holding sessions, it could be monthly meetings, it could be monthly or weekly calls. Try to make everything into a feature and put it together as a package. And then you will be able to identify and create new packages for each price that you are offering your services at, so that your users, your audience can choose the package which best suits their budget and the package which best suits their need. You will need a logo for your website. You can easily hire a freelancer and do that job for just $5. It's really easy. You can even hire a website designer on Upwork or Freelancer or Fiverr. And once you have all the text with you in your notepad, in your note-taking app, you can just ask them to put it in a neat way so that navigating your website would be much easy. Make sure that your website is mobile friendly as well. So there are themes in Squarespace which are desktop friendly, and there are themes in Squarespace which are mobile friendly. So go for something which is both desktop and mobile friendly, so that your users, if they are using their browser in their mobile phones to discover your website, once they get the link, they will be able to navigate it, right? So if your audience is going to be blind or visually impaired persons, make sure that your website is accessible as well. So you need to make your website, all text and images, friendly with screen readers. That's what you need to do. If your audience are sighted persons, you need not do that, but since you are a blind or visually impaired person, it will be better if you make it accessible with screen readers. Your website need all the pages, like about, the services pages, the packages pages. If you are providing downloads or materials, you can have a dedicated page for that. Terms and conditions and privacy policy are a must according to the GDPR rules, and there are so many guidelines, website guidelines out there. Recently, a cookies guidelines has been published in the European Union, which forces our users, the website visitors, to accept or manage their cookies. So we have to make them accept the cookies that we want. Some cookies are stored in their browser, their device for long time. Some are not like that. Some are required for tracking and for marketing purposes. So Squarespace deals with each and every single one of these guidelines, and you don't even have to think about it. So I have reviewed many website builders in my podcast. You can scroll up and find all those episodes in moneyisblind.com. And when you're visiting moneyisblind.com, you can also go through the pages that I have created. There should be a contact page and all the pages that I mentioned previously. So try to make it accessible. And if you have videos of yourself explaining your services, your offers, the right price for the right service, that's an offer. If you have videos about yourself, you can shoot a video with your smartphone right away and put that video in your website. It will be much easier for your users to decide whether to go ahead with the purchase or whether to go ahead trying to find another consultant. And in Squarespace, there is even a feature to book an appointment. So most of the consultant needs time managing software in their website. So suppose you are doing consulting services on weekdays for just 4 hours a day from 10 a.m. to 2 o'clock in the noon, and these 4 hours you need 1 hour for each of your client. What if you can't keep track of all these hours, whether you don't know which hour is filled, which hour is booked, which is not, which has been cancelled? So all these 4 hours in a weekday, these are divided into time slots. You can do this in Squarespace by simply adding plugins and your audience, your customers, your clients will be able to book a slot so that they can have the consulting session with you. And this feature is a must for all consultants. So once a booking is done, they need to go to the payment page and complete the payment, and you will be receiving an email notification. Your customer will be receiving an email notification confirming the time slot, and if a person needs to change the booking slot, if something happens in their life so that they need to change the time slot which they had already chosen, they can do that by visiting the page. And all these things can be done by choosing Squarespace, and you don't need a personal assistant for doing this. Managing time slots is a bit kind of a Herculean task when it comes to consulting businesses, and you need to decide on which software to go with. And I have many reviews about the time slot managing software in Squarespace, and you should definitely consider it. Of course, you can do it with WordPress and Wix, but I think Squarespace would be a much better option, considering it is also accessible, screen reader accessible with mobile phones and web and desktop browsers. Next up, you need a payment gateway. So go for Stripe, PayPal, or something just like that. You need to submit your identity proofs, your income tax documents, and getting a payment gateway software integrated with Squarespace is easy, but before that you need to submit all the documents to the payment gateway, and you need to have a bank account, a current account. These rules are different in different countries, and you need to look it up. It's different in US, it's different in India, but the basic concepts are the same. You need a bank account. You need to open that bank account in the name of your business, and then you need to link that bank account with your payment gateway by providing them all the necessary documents. And once the payment gateway account is activated, you will be able to integrate that payment gateway with Squarespace or any other website builder easily, so that your clients, once they visit your website, they will be able to pick a time slot, and then make the payment. So once they make the payment, the payment gateway will be collecting the fund, and they will be transferring it to you after 2 days or after 4 days. You can decide on that later by going to the settings section in your payment gateway software. So that's how payment gateway works, and that's it, guys. That's all that you need to create your own consulting business. Now, once your website is ready, you need to create a strategy, a plan, a long-term plan for on how to market your website, your consulting business. You can run ads on Google, you can run ads on Facebook, you can share it in your WhatsApp group, or you can create flyers with QR code to your website and distribute it to your audience. Suppose imagine your audience sitting in a room, and there are several of these rooms. You just need to find which room your audience is, and then distribute your flyer with QR code to your website, and that's it. You need to figure out how your customer thinks, what they need, what they wear, what kind of work they do, what are your customers' age group, and if you try to figure out more details about your customers, the better, the easier it will be for you to figure out where your customers are, and it will be much easier and less and budget friendly if you're trying to market in that way. Once you start your marketing campaigns, your customers will be coming in, you will be getting clients, and then you can create another plan to scale it up. So if you want to know the details on how to do each and every one of these steps, you can go back to the first episode of this podcast, or I have put together a course which is called Launching Your Business as a Blind Entrepreneur, and you can find the link to that course. It is available on Udemy, and you will find the link to that course in the show notes. So on that note, I'm signing off. It's Monday morning. It's 22nd of January. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye.